We gon' put your business on display. Yeah, 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 yeah. We gon' put your business on display. I got winners on the way. No, you can't knock the hustle. And if you gotta get in place, then we gon' put your business on display. Grab a seat with Neesha for a minute. And if you got the goods, we can talk about your business. She know what it's like to make a move independently. And I don't fake it's like that. We've been trusting God like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, we gon' put your business on display.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. I am here again, Neesha with Neesha's Network. We work Wednesday. We're here every Wednesday at 12 noon Central Standard Time on Facebook Live and our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go and subscribe to Neesha's Network, you guys. And come on in and join the conversation today. Let me tell you a little bit about my guest today. I know that God has divine connections, and sometimes you'll need somebody. He'll bring somebody in your life to like kind of light a match and strike a fire and cause it to blaze. And that's people with kindred spirits. So my special guest today is none other than, and I met her on you all know where, right? You okay? We know the story, we know the history, right? Clubhouse, the Clubhouse app. But that is none other than Mrs. Tollisha Joseph. Hey girl, happy Wednesday.
Hello. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this day for a long time now. So I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited to have you here. So let me just say a little bit about Tollisha, you guys. She is, I call her the master networking queen. Now, you all know I say I'm Neesha's Network, right? Well, let me just tell you, I have learned so much through meeting this amazing lady. She is a firecracker, a fire starter. What else can I call you? An igniter, a corrector. Let me just say that. She will bring correction. The Lord uses her to bring correction to everybody. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, she will get you some right. She will get you some right. She will get you some right. So anyway, let me just say that I think I've mentioned this a couple times, you guys. I was new to Clubhouse, and she literally was in a room and she challenged me to raise my hand. I will never forget that. And I didn't even really remember her name, but I remember the challenge to not just sit back and be quiet. So she pulls it out of you. And we're going to talk about her business a little bit. We got 30 minutes to make this happen, but I want you, Tollisha, to tell everyone where you live, first of all, and then you know, you're married, you got kids, and what was your original career path before you actually launched your business, and then tell us the name of your business. So that's a few things, but just tell us a little bit about yourself. Let everybody get to know you.
Awesome. So my name is Tollisha Joseph. I live in sunny South Florida, where everybody wants to be around this weekend. I am a very, very gracious wife. I love being a wife. I am a mom. I absolutely love being a mom of boys. I'm a boy mom. Whoop, whoop. I know I got my boy mom tribe there. So I love being a mom of boys because I am the queen of my castle. I am, and I enjoy it. So what I did before I started this was a few things. I am like literally, I've worked every job that you could ever imagine. I've been a preschool teacher. I was an arbitrator for a couple of years. I sold wedding dresses. I sold cell phones. Oh my God, I can't just go down the list. I've cooked. I've done tons and tons of things. But my last job before I became an entrepreneur was I was a server / bartender for about 5 years. And I remember my last days in that position. I was so filled with frustration because I felt like the communication was just bad. I was working with a bunch of teenagers who just were having trouble articulating their expectations to others. And they would get frustrated in the midst of serving other people. And it really ignited something in me to say, I cannot have my children grow up like this. I can't let my kids be bossed by people who are this way, which then invoked this idea in my head, because when I was a kid, my grandmother would always tell us that all we have is each other. We are each other's friends. You know, you don't have friends. You only got each other. That's the thing that we heard. So it was like, you got to stick together. You got to stick together. Nobody's going to have your back like your family, right? And then in my serving, the last job I actually held before I became a businesswoman, a couple of my customers would always come to me and be like, girl, you the glue. You get everything together, girl. You just make it all good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I was like, you know what? Between my grandmother always instilling in me that, you know, she's the glue of our family. She really held us together, and we have to stick together. And then they just confirmed that idea by calling me that. So I've named my business The Official Glue.
The Official Glue. Okay, so you guys grab your pen, grab your paper, because this turns into a mastermind class with The Official Glue. You're gonna get stuck on some messages today, okay? Because
I love it.
exactly who Miss Tollisha is. So when did you launch the business, The Official Glue? When did you launch it?
So I always tell everybody I've been in business about 3.5 years on paper.
Okay.
Because I've been doing this for over 10 years now, just being a very good networker. And, you know, one of the things that I had to think about when I wanted to start my business was my foundation, my character traits. What can I do without the assistance of someone else? So when I started to think about what can Tollisha Norman at the time, do without the assistance of someone else, I was like, you know what? I'm a really good talker. I could talk like no one's business, right? And then I had to think about like my history, where I am the worst employee ever. I quit jobs on it like this. Like, you do something that is not morally intact with my morals, I'm leaving. So
Wow.
I've quit so many jobs, really. But the one thing that I've always had was that glue factor. People that I've walked out on and like cursed out at times have always called me back and said, are you sure? Are you sure you quit? You was joking, right? You didn't quit. Or you want to come back? Till this day, I'm getting calls to say, do you want to come back and work for us?
Wow.
And that is where, you know, that business name really stuck at home for me, because when I started thinking about my own work history, my own patterns, I am sticky. People want me. So I realized, like, this is something that you could teach people how to do, because it's not a special character. It is a skill that I have perfected. So I am honored to be able to share my skills with others.
That is so cool. So The Official Glue, you guys, training manual is probably coming soon, and the author of The Official Glue, Tollisha Joseph. Now, one of the things that I do is I call her the master networker, and we had a class, well, a clubhouse room, which she hosts with me on Wednesday nights. And I'll never forget this, probably about a month and a half ago. And we talked about the difference between networking and connecting. And that has stuck out to me. It probably like put a light bulb off of me, because I do say I'm Neesha's network, and the definitions are very important. Now, it didn't cause me, I have learned something else from you. Don't change your message or who you are just because you heard somebody else say something different, but make sure you're confident in your message. So I want you to explain to everybody, because I call you the queen of networking. She can handle a room, and she has, you know, it's just, I think it's just sometimes God gives us wisdom on, you don't know, you didn't go to school for it, you didn't this, but it's just like you're downloaded and you just give it out, and that's what you do. So I want you to tell everybody the difference of what you talked about between networking and connecting, the difference.
All right. I love this conversation. This is probably, I have some conversations that I just love having, and this is probably one of my top 10. So the difference between networking, connecting, and relationship building, because there's 3 layers. And, you know, in traditional networking that you're taught to teach, you are taught to start with the relationship building aspect. Build a relationship. When in actuality, that is the very last step. And I'll tell you why. Networking is an exchange. It is what is in it for me? When you are networking, you're always looking for an exchange potential in the other person that you're engaging with.
And then that's not a bad thing. You did teach us that that's not a bad thing, because a lot of people be like, well, you're an opportunist. Well, does that include in networking? It's not a bad thing to make an exchange. Okay, go ahead, Tollisha.
No, it's totally not bad. So I always say I am being selfish for my business in the best way possible, right? So when you are networking, you are looking for three things. You are looking to exchange money, which is what everybody wants to exchange. You are looking to exchange people or ideas. So there's three value assets when networking: money, people, or ideas. So once we're done with the networking and you can see the end of that result, I am going to exchange a body, I am going to exchange some money, or I am going to exchange some ideas. Now we are going to move into the connection phase of your networking. So connecting is when we actually do that. We do that exchange. We make that thing happen. That is the connectivity of this. And because we are going to connect with money, we are going to connect on ideas, or we are going to connect each other to someone else to level up our business, we are actually connecting. So I said to Neesha at one point where we get stuck in the collection plate, where we're just dropping cards into the plate and passing them around, which is the hope and pray area of life. We are hoping that someone picks up our card out of the collection plate and calls us. But if we start with the networking, we'll have a better connection, or a connection pool rather.
Okay.
And then the final step is, because we started that relationship with some boundaries of networking. We understood our values of what we can exchange. We've done it. So we've shown ourselves and proven ourselves to be dependable. We can reciprocate, or create that reciprocity, that rapport that we're all talking about, building rapport. We could do it again and again and again and again for each other. And that is how we are generating through our network, leveling up your networking potential. So those are the three phases of networking.
Okay, so networking, connecting, and relationship building. So with the official glue, which I know we're going to talk about your workshop coming up very soon and training, but with the official glue, what makes you stand out from the rest? So like what, what makes people say you need a Tollisha Joseph in your life?
I think what makes me sticky, because I'll say it's one, I believe that clarity brings confidence, and confidence brings coins. So I have become so fine-tuned with my messaging, what I do, and how I can serve my people, that it is very, very confident, and it is attractive. Confidence is so attractive. When you have built confidence, you can attract anybody, as long as you are clear, concise, and to the point. So with that, I think that is why people are like, man, I need her, because I know exactly what I can do. And so I'm super, super clear. And let me tell you guys, it takes time to get clear. Okay. It's not something that happens overnight. I can say that I am super blessed, because I knew exactly what I wanted to do and what goals I wanted to accomplish at the start of my business. Okay. I am blessed. Not everybody has that ability to kind of be that clear in the very beginning. But I do know, which I don't know if we're going to get into that, your messaging gets you clear. When you have a formula to develop a great, strong message, it will clarify you. And the more and more, it's like that's saying, when you get in the fire, it refines. The more and more you put your message out there and you start speaking it and you start to believe that you can do it, the more clear you are, the more confident you bring, the more money you will attract.
Right. That is so good. And I don't want to get really into it, because I really want people to register and sign up for your workshop. how sticky is your message, making your message stick. And if you guys have tuned in just now, we are here with the amazing Tollisha Joseph. She is a strategist beyond measure, a networker. She is somebody you should know. Let me just tell you guys. And and one of the things that I want to say is that is very clear, that you make sure, Tollisha, that people say, what are you really saying? And you pull it out of them. And I think I'm going to call her a master coach as well, because of the fact that she coaches people to pull out, to make sure your message is clear. And I'm going to say this, and I know that many people have said this, and people be like, Neesha, you lack confidence? Let me tell y'all something. It takes a lot of nerve to get on here every Wednesday, pushing out the noise. But I want to say, Tollisha, since I met you just as a compliment and a God thing, you have really helped build my confidence in even learning, taking that pen to paper and actually taking notes and understanding, how is my message coming across? I think I've gotten better with time. I know
we are going to practice some more tonight at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. I'm telling you. We're going to get it together, guys.
But I really want people to know what makes you so passionate about, this whole business of the official glue, because it can stretch so broad from just people who are entrepreneurs or people who are in corporate America. You don't just need it if you're just an entrepreneur. You need an official message and your message to stick no matter where you are. So tell us why you're so passionate about it, just about the world, in the world today, why your message needs to be heard.
Well, I mean, part of the reason why I developed this workshop is really due to Clubhouse. I host a room 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I hear a lot of messages. I probably listen to about I'm just being very, very modest here, 500 plus messages in the time that I've been on Clubhouse. And I realized that, the reason why people aren't getting the traction that they are looking to obtain for their business is because the message is broken. There's too many gaps in between the who you are, what you do, and what's in it for me factors. There's too many gaps. So we need to glue those things together, bring them closer so that they can be very, very sticky. And the passion behind it is because, you can't network if you don't have a good message. There's 2 pieces to networking. So guys, listen up, because this is probably the most important thing that you are going to hear from my mouth. You need advocacy and affiliates. You need people who are going to run around like their drawers are on fire, telling people that you are the best thing that ever happened. Right? Yes. And then you need advocates. You need those people that are going to walk beside you and do it with you. Advocacy is your clients, the people who pay you and want to do it with you, want you to teach them. Affiliates are your clients. Those are the ones who want to do it with you and want you to teach them. The advocates are the ones that probably will never pay you, but they are just in love with what you do. And I think we're calling those people fans, right? Those are your fans. But you need fans. And how are you going to get your fans to speak your message if your message is not clear?
Okay. So advocacy and affiliates. Now, this is another message that she taught. So my mind is like going 1,000 miles a minute right now because I'm on fire. But I wanted you to do something, and I've never asked you to do this, so I'm about to put you on the spot. So first, I want you to be me for a minute. You're gonna be me. You're gonna tell people, give a message that would stick for me. Okay. And then we'll go to Tollisha's message, which her message is so like pristine and clean. But this is an example, you guys. So she's gonna, what are you to me? Are you the advocate or the affiliate? Are you the affiliate?
I would be your advocate in this position because I have heard you say your message a few times, and I am going to pull out all of the things that stick. So the sticky portion of your message, this is a great like preset for the course, right? The sticky portion of your message is, what are you saying to people that they can remember? right? So this is great because, although I've heard it so many times that I know I have a good essence of what you're doing. So I could tell you, one, Neesha is the network. She is a master connector. Those are the words that I am a master connector. And she is also, her and her husband have this amazing course that they are calling the Marriage Boot Camp. So if you want to get your marriage booted and suited, you need to make sure that you're in Neesha's network Marriage Boot Camp, because she's going to connect you to the one and only to get you and your husband or your wife connected.
That's good.
At the joints, at the hips.
That's
like
good.
Adam and Eve.
We had to get smacked right. So I appreciate you saying that. And that's something that I did learn, you guys. Although I am the master connector and I love putting people's business on display or ministry on display, at the heart of it, I am marriage and relationship building. And so that's the heart of what I do is marriage coaching and life coaching and relationship coaching. So that is the heart of what I do. Even though I do this, it's through relationship that I do this. It's through me building relationships. So find out, you guys, where you are in people's lives, whether it's an advocate or an affiliate. That is so key. Y'all, let me tell y'all, you need to sign up for this workshop. You will not be disappointed. And I want Tollisha to actually give her message of what she presents to people. So, hey, you guys, I'm introducing none other than the master networker, the queen strategist, Tollisha Joseph. Please introduce yourself.
All right, guys. My name is Tollisha Joseph. I am the CEO and founder of The Official Glue, and we help individuals master the art of networking and get them on the yes side of their business. And we are absolutely so excited to host our very own workshop called Making Your Message Stick. So if you want to learn how to make your message as sticky as possible and get your clients to stick to you like glue, please click on the link below and register. Registration is $310. I think it's a steal deal for all of the things that you are going to learn within this 4-week workshop. I have 4 seats available at this moment, so please make sure you get in because it's going hot. It's hot, guys.
So you guys see the difference? That was super amazing. And that message is very clear. It was concise. And it spoke to also your brand. It spoke to what you do. It spoke to what you are. And it spoke to what you have coming up and through the events. So you guys, there is a message. So only 4 slots available next for Making Your Message Stick, the workshop, the training, the mastermind, Tollisha. So Tollisha, I'm super excited. I mean, we only have 30 minutes. So I'm like, I got more. But I wanted to say, tell us, some of the most things you're most proud of in regards to just the business and the things you look at throughout your life. What makes you really proud?
I feel like the one thing that really makes me proud is that I've developed something that I absolutely just love to do. And I think that's the hardest thing for people to get to. It's a very hard space for people to get to a place where they're just pleased. That was a lot of P's, but pain, purpose, passion. I'm excited because I get to do what I want to do. I get to help and I have the freedom. I started my business because I wanted time freedom, but I got a whole different type of freedom. I got the freedom of choice. I get to choose what I want to do, who I want to serve, how I want to help. And that is true freedom. So I came into this thing thinking like, man, I just want more time. And I realized that time is the most valuable asset that we have. But if you spend your time doing things that you absolutely love, it becomes timeless. So I am just proud of myself. I'm so proud of me because I've come such a long way, and I'm so grateful that I have my kids to watch my growth. I have my husband who just adores the fact that I'm doing it, and he's such a good supporter. So I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my family. I'm proud of my business. I'm proud of what I'm doing.
Be proud of yourself, you guys. And that speaks to that confidence. And I wanted to just quickly address something because a couple weeks ago, we host a class on Fridays called Freedom Fridays. And Tollisha, she's not only just a powerhouse in the natural, God deals with her in the spiritual. And I wanted you to just share that story just a little bit of how, because delayed is not denied. We talked about that, but just about how sometimes you'll have your focus, single focus on one thing, and God will redirect you and have you bless somebody else. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to be blessed. You're going to be blessed more because of your obedience. I wanted you to share just a snippet of that because it's so impactful to know that through the networking, your opportunities are not always just for you in that timing. And I talked about that last week with featuring the finish, but that's a whole nother subject. But go ahead, Tollisha, and share just a little bit about how important that is for people to really hear from God, when to move, when to do, and when to obey.
So super, super important, guys. I'm going to share a little snippet of what happened to me. I got into Clubhouse. I mean, the world's favorite hangout right now. Because I had a very laser focused goal, and that was to be a TED speaker. And I literally poured everything that I could possibly pour into Clubhouse because I knew that if people heard my voice and they heard my message, I would get my spot. I would be on the red dot. It's just a matter of persistence and patience. So I was patient and I was persistent. And I went to an event with a friend of mine, and man, there was this guy. His name is Calvin Earl. So you guys have to go look him up on Instagram. Just a consumer. And I don't know if you guys understand what it's like to be consumed by someone else. It's his energy. And it was just overtaken. So in this moment, I believe in the Holy Spirit. I believe in Jesus. I believe in his work. I believe in his word. I believe in all of it. And the Holy Spirit came over me and really consumed my vocal cords and made me give him my dream. Really made me give it to him. And I was crushed. I was crushed for days because I know that I put so much work and effort and time and energy into this dream that I had. And it was just overwhelming, the loss. It was literally like losing a baby. And so, I got into Neesha's network on Friday and I was crying about this thing and I gave it away. And oh God, I had to give away my dream. But what I'm telling you guys is obedience is king. Obedience is king because, as soon as I gave away that dream, things opened up for me. Things started to become a little more focused, and I had a track outside of that. And I realized today the reason why I had to give it away was because I was putting too much focus on it. I was only focusing on it. And so I wasn't able to do the Lord's work if I'm only focusing on the thing that I want. And so obedience is king. And I'm so excited because this workshop is literally a product of me being obedient and saying, you know what? I'm going to let it go. I can probably get there, but in due time, this is more important. And one thing I always say is what? The message is way more important than the mission.
That's
so
right.
I have to understand that I need to help other people get their message out there because it is way more important than the mission that I was trying to complete, which is get on the TED stage. I will get there, but there's a ton of people that need my help right now, and I need to help them. So allow me to help you.
That's right. Allow Tollisha to help you guys. And I can't go back to the phrase that you said about the coins. Say the something to something produces the coins.
Clarity brings confidence, and confidence brings coins.
Okay, so you have to have that clear message and have clarity, you guys. And what I love is that this workshop and this training is only 4 seats left, probably not more now, but 4 seats left. But guess what? It's the first of many. And if your message is unclear, invest in yourself. I say that over and over and over again. Take the time to get your message clear, especially if you're trying to start a business or your business is in a stuck place and you need to like a kickstart. This is where you need to probably rebrand or redefine your message. And Tollisha is the person to get it done, you guys. I'm telling you all, she will get you right. Let me help you. She has got me right. Look, and sometimes I do have to send her a cash app, let me tell you, because when I hear to say the amen, I believe in saying, okay, now I might not never get to meet, I am going to get her to meet her in person.
Yes. I am all about the traveling.
And I do believe that, nothing is by accident and God has us connected for a reason. So I'm super excited. Girl, you've offered so much richness today. If there's any last words you could leave with people, what would they be? Besides sign up for that Making Your Message Stick workshop. What else, Tollisha? Tell us, girl.
Well, I probably will sign off with this. And I'm gonna give you one of Neesha's favorites to sign off. The difference between being kind and being nice. Right? This is Neesha's favorite. So there is a difference between being kind and being nice. We all want to be nice people, and it is okay to be nice. But nice is when you are telling people the things that they want to hear. And I am not nice. I am possibly the most kind person that you'd ever meet because I'm kind enough to be honest and tell you the absolute truth. And so the truth will set you free. So if you are looking to become free from your own truth, make sure that you are doing that for others. Make sure that you are kind enough to share your truth with people. How do you see them? How do you perceive them? Because truth is how we get to our purpose. Truth is how we get past things. We got to be honest with each other. So that's what I would leave you guys with. Just make sure that when you go out, if you really want to help someone, be honest.
Yeah.
Don't be nice. Be kind.
I love that, you guys. And I thought that was the meanest thing she could have ever said. I was like, that is so mean because I think Neesha's so nice. No, I don't want to be nice, you guys. I want to be kind and I want to be kind. I think I am an honest person pretty much, but that confidence will build some more kindness inside of you to cause you to be honest because you need somebody honest in your life to tell you the truth in order for you to grow. It has been a privilege being here with you today. I didn't even give people room to ask questions. I'm sorry, you guys. Please forgive me. But guess what? Where you ask your questions by signing up to Making Your Message Stick. That's where you ask those questions for the low price of $310. The valuable. How long will the workshop last, Tollisha?
So the workshop is 4 weeks long.
Okay.
We do have registration. If you go to the website, I think you are able to register for the next 3 months. So we have opening till August. We're only hosting for 10 at a time. The reason why I decided to do this was literally because of Clubhouse.
Okay.
I just want to help people. And to do it one-on-one with me is $3,000. And that is not feasible for all. Right. I have an exclusive book of business. So I do help exclusive clients get their messaging and all of their stuff in order so they can go out there and be networking champions. But I realized, I could do this for a couple more people in a smaller group setting and really make a difference. So my mission is to make a difference. I'm not trying to get rich on you. I want you to be rich in your business. And the only way that you can make that happen is by getting that message sticky.
That's really good. So you're saying that after the end of 4 weeks, there'll be another one starting, and then but it'll be the same workshop, correct?
Yes, we're going to be doing the same workshop. It's going to be the same content, but we are opening it up for 3 different months. So it's 4 weeks sessions. So each month is one group of 10.
Okay, well, I'm excited because then I could be a part because I have so much going on. But you know what I believe in, you guys? I believe we talked about featuring the finish last week, and we talked about until you can get to your finish, you feature somebody else's. And how do you get to your finish, though? You invest in yourself and you go and you pay for a workshop and you invest in yourself so that your message can be clear, so you can feature your finish. But until you do, you guys, take the time to invest in somebody else. If you know somebody is trying to complete their message and get their word out there and they may not have the resources, invest in somebody else, feature their finish. Take the time to invest financially in someone else's vision and dream. I think it's so amazing. Well, it has been a super blessing to talk to you today, Tollisha.
Oh boy,
Thank you
Neesha,
so much.
I think you pulled up another good one. I'm just gonna
Go
give
ahead,
him
girl.
one more.
Good one.
One more little nougat. One more. Come on. Let me gift the people,
Come
Neesha.
on, gifted girl. Come on.
Put it in. Neesha's talking about gifting, and you put it in your budget to bless somebody once a month. Find that person that has impacted your life and bless them. But make your blessings in your budget. Put it in your budget so that you are able to bless someone else. It is so important. It is important for networking potential, and it is important to build your advocacy. And the way you could do that is by being a blessing to someone else. Budget your blessings, people. Okay, I want you guys to do that. And Neesha, I just want to say to you before you close out, you got to give flowers where flowers is due. Neesha has been an amazing advocate for me. I have never met this woman in person, but when I do, it's going to be on and popping for sure, because from the moment I met her, she has been championing for me from the start. And this is what you guys really need to build. People like Neesha. You need more Neeshas in your life. You need to have these amazing people that are just going to build you in a way that money can't buy. Money can't buy a Neesha, right? But I tell you what Neesha can get me. Neesha can get me closer to my coin.
Come on now.
She can. So I'm just going to say you're amazing, and I appreciate you, and I cannot wait to get in that room tonight.
Okay. Yes. You know what? If you guys want to continue this conversation and you have the Clubhouse app, come hang out with me and Tollisha tonight and a few other of the entrepreneurs. We are talking about upgrading your business tonight. Okay. Is your business ready for an upgrade? That is what we're talking about tonight. So this is the night, and this is the mastermind behind what we are talking about tonight. You guys want to come on and hang out with us 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. You guys, super excited. Thank you all for joining us today. See, Tollisha, you draw the people, girl. They've been coming on in. And
I see my friend Selena. I'm a Selena advocate, by the way. Selena's amazing. If you guys need some events, she's a corporate event planner, and I'm telling you, she can whip up nothing to something amazing. Man, I could talk about her for a whole nother 40 minutes.
Well, you guys connect her with Neesha. I think I saw you guys. You all talked the other day, I think, right? You and Selena?
Yes.
Okay, I think I saw that interview. Well, you guys share this video with everyone. Share away. Sign up for the workshop, Making Your Message Stick. It's been an amazing, a little bit, almost 40 minutes with Tollisha Joseph, my new friend in sunny Florida. And we are super excited to be connected, and thank God for that. So you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, Neesha's Network. We will see you guys next Wednesday with more amazing people we think you should know. Have a great day, everybody.
Ta-ta for
Yeah. Oh, we gon' put your business on display.